Those yummy cards have caused quite an interesting level of buyout this morning. Make sure you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more honest content. Leave a comment down below when you be walking away with the booster pack as per usual. So, Obedience Schooled here. Look at that. 4 listings left. Yeah, this card got decimated. Now, it means what? If you control the monster, special summon 3 level 2 or lower beast type effect monsters with different names from your deck, their effects are negated and they're destroyed during the end phase, which is no problem whatsoever because we will just be tutoring on out with the quickness and we will be, you know, going on up into other monsters. That is the whole purpose of this thing. And, you know, this thing was 50 cents and, it rocketed on up to horrible numbers. I'm actually giga surprised that the $3, $4 copies have been moving. I think that's my biggest shocker, but man, this community moves quick, man. Yeah, so Obedience Schooled. Now, what about the lower versions of Obedience Schooled? It looks like for the super rare from the Mega Pack 2014, you're looking at about $1.50 a copy, which is not the worst. The original legacy of the Valiant coming in at about $1. You know, the funny thing is we all know that we are going to have reprints of this in the upcoming set, probably as a rare. But, you know, the Konami, or our community, just going nuts, as per usual. Alright, well, I guess that's Obedience Schooled for you, everybody. Monoceros. What? This card cannot be normal summoned or set. This card can only be special summoned by removing 1 spell card from your hand. And then when you would synchro summon using this card and a beast type synchro monster, you can select and synchro summon and target 1 beast tuner monster in the graveyard and special summon it from the graveyard. I guess. Monoceros out here. You know, I'm only looking at this because I was told that a few people, somebody came through and bought up a good chunk of copies of this. A few people out here believing in this card of all things, I guess. But, you know, you're looking at the penny stonk department for these. So, you know, this guy. We cannot forget about good old Fabled Unicorn. Or Unicorn. Now remember, this deck has this ability to produce a large number of monsters. And of course, you know, with them all being low levels, we can actually, you know, kind of look at making this. Now, obviously, you're a little bit more restricted here because, you know, you do require a Fabled tuner in order to get this engine going. But hey, you know, this is actually not a bad one to be considering. I see that we've had a couple people come through here in the last little bit of time to pick up a couple of these. It is, you know, one of those cards that I think might be worth it. And of course, secret listings, very cheap. And of course, you know, your dual terminal low rarity, 70 cents, 30 cents. Yeah, of course, Unicorn will be on the list. And speaking of other level 4s to be able to make, Herald of the Arclight out here is on the menu again as well. Now, I mean, you're looking at $15. This is nothing, you know, really going to break the bank, in my opinion. 15. You've had no sales on this today. I don't know if people are really feeling that this is going to be a big component to the deck. I think it's a cute inclusion that you can have, because I've seen a couple people already cooking up Yummy List already. So I assume that there is something to this if, you know, you want to be considering it. So that's everything on the Yummy side of the market that we're going to want to be, you know, kind of keeping an eye on out here, or really considering as, you know, that big card you might want to add to your collection. Oh, so this is, I don't know why I'm surprised about this. So, more and more people have been bringing up the fact that Cosmic Blazar, Robbie, you need to look at this card. Hey, Cosmic Blazar has been going up in price. You know, hey, look at this, Robbie. You know, 212, you know, just in the morning here, you already got sales. You know, look at all those 211 sales. I mean, that is a lot of 211 sales. we're not gonna deny that out here. You know, you've got people out here that are looking at wanting to play this in Blue Eyes, and I mean, that's fine. I still think that personally, the Stardust Cypher Dragon feels a little bit better, but in terms of your lines in the sand, I mean, you're looking at like $4 or $5. You got a 525 down here. The big one that you need to be watching here is the Gamer's Choice line. They have 1,100 of these. This card is not going to go up to some extreme crazy number. I guarantee you of that. But you've got to... Oh, man, if this line budges and this card goes beyond that number, that's going to be disgusting. But I think that this line is going to be strong enough that you'll probably have this... There's going to be a couple months of people eating this card off of the market until those 1,100 vanish. TY-PHON. This has been... I'm intrigued by this card still. I think more and more people are kind of realizing that TY-PHON is a very good card this format. We've seen the TY-PHON wars. We really have. We've seen this card, you know, bumping around and doing things. Nice Asian English. And see that OCG back. And then, of course, Japanese version. You're still looking at about 200, 220. On up to about 250, actually. What's our sales data on this? Last one moved on 2.7, 2.3, a lot of them moved on 2.3. That's very interesting. Moving on along to like your lower rarity ones down here. Ultras coming in about 25s. Ultras have budged down a little bit, actually. Somebody just bought one for 35. 30, 30, 26. It looks like you are more along the lines of 25, 26 than anything else. And then, of course, your secret rare here also has budged down. You have one here for $24, which... this card was a solid 27, but I guess, you know, you've got all the stack up of people here wanting to dump these. So, yeah, it does make sense to see, you know, the big effect happening here as more and more of this stuff is kind of cycling on through and doing its thing. Very interesting. And then, oh, the Lordly Lode. Lordly Lode. Let me tell you, man, this card is something else. We saw this card hit $80. We saw this card go back down to a nice $72. It has been an interesting ride out here for Blue Eyes. 70, 73, 74, 85, 74, and 70. This card has been turning over a lot. You actually had $85 ones move just yesterday. So you actively are watching Blue Eyes cards circulating very strongly. And speaking of Blue Eyes, your Blue Eyes structure deck, you can get, what is this, Spirit Dragons now? Or the Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon for 160. Still am wondering what our official ratio count is on these. Considering, yeah, 160s. They've been moving. Huh? I am not surprised about that. And then, of course, $105 for a display of 8 of these. All right, you're looking at Maiden, $175. Huh? These have really gone up that much. 130, 130, 130. Okay, well, 130 was your last on the Maiden, but that's pretty stupid, I guess. Okay, what else we got going on back here? Your Wishes is also now a $205 card. Considering the fact that, you know, this is your searcher. Yeah, 130, 130. You've had nothing above 130 actually sell. So I guess it's just one of those cases of, hey, we're going to toss this up at some stupid extreme number. Okay, sure. Whatever, market. You know what you're doing. The decks have actually fallen down to 1647. Oh, yes, the no promo pack. Great price. If you're taking the promo pack for the $1, no thank you. And, wow, imperms are $5 right now. Maiden coming in at a pretty decent number. Yeah, this deck's going to be crazy for the breakdown. And also I want to pull up the Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon out here. Your nice little secret rare. Just kind of keep an eye on how this guy is doing. It looks like right now, you're still looking at a solid $2 a copy. And they are moving. And I repeat, they are moving. Alright, so a lot of stuff in today's market, for sure. I'm loving what I'm seeing, but we'll have to wait and see how things go. So please, comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and I will see your beautiful faces back here in a day, guys. Patrons! Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.